It's Thursday night and time for Banana Shirt Good News Only. If you were with us earlier in the day, you already know that Nancy Pelosi announced that she will retire from politics at the end of this term, which will be 2027. Rep Ansari from Arizona set up a table outside Speaker of the House Mike Johnson's office today that said Mike Johnson is starving families and gutting health care to cover up the Epstein files. Changed my mind. UNESCO will be helping to repatriate stolen Egyptian artifacts. Basically, they're calling up the museums from around the world and they're like, give us our stuff back. Lena Khan was announced as joining the transition team for Zoran Mamdani, meaning that New York City is about to see some really good policy when it comes to anti-corruption and anti-oligarchy. A judge has ruled that the Trump administration has until tomorrow to get that SNAP money on people's cards, and not half the SNAP money, all the SNAP money. This is another huge victory from the legal organization Democracy Forward, and we'll see how the Trump administration responds to this. But there is a legal order to put the full value of SNAP benefits on people's cards by tomorrow. The Democratic governor of New Mexico has announced that there will be free childcare for all residents and that it will help boost the economy. The state will create 14,000 more slots in childcare and recruit 5,000 new educators. And who's going to pay for that? The oil and gas sector. And I had a really fun conversation today with State Senator Mallory McMorrow, who is running for U.S. Senate out of the state of Michigan. I'll post the whole interview tonight or tomorrow morning, but I want to start by showing you I had never met this woman in my life. And within like the first 2 minutes, we had shared traumatizing stories about growing up Catholic. Here is the clip of her story.
Can I start just with a very dark story?
Yes. Well, yes,
Uh,
I brought up Catholic. I mean, I have my just in case, my
just
little
there.
charms, just in case.
So my parish, our priest, unfortunately, was killed when there was a serial killer nurse in New Jersey, which is my most New Jersey story. But when I gave this speech that went viral from the Michigan Senate floor a few years ago, I had one troll who was like convinced I was lying about being Catholic, and he was like, "We got to look up her priest," and then looked it up, and it was like, "Of course he was killed. That's a conspiracy theory." And I was like, "What?"
You're like, look at me, okay? The name is McMorrow. Where do you think I was going? Like, that's not like a traditionally Muslim or Jewish name. I was gonna probably be Catholic, right?
Yeah. I'm a McMorrow and a Doyle. The odds are pretty pretty large that I'm
It
going to be
was
one
wild.
thing.
I'm grateful to have grown up in the 80s, 90s Catholic East Coast thing because it's just such an aesthetic you see in comedy movies, and I think I
It's
get
very
it.
relatable. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they set that scene, I'm like, "Oh, I'm there."